Welcome to English Chat Flow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Chat Flow. I'm Melissa, and I'm really happy you are here with us today.
And I'm Mark. It's great to have you with us again. Maybe you are listening while drinking coffee, walking outside, or relaxing after a long day.
Wherever you are, thank you for spending a little time with us. Today, we are talking about a problem that many English learners experience.
Yes, and maybe you know this feeling very well. You can understand English podcasts, videos, and movies much better than before, but when it is time to speak, the words disappear.
You understand a lot, but speaking feels difficult, slow, or even impossible.
If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Many learners at the B1 and B2 levels have exactly the same experience.
And the good news is that this situation is normal. It does not mean that you are bad at English.
It also does not mean that you are not improving. In fact, understanding English is already a very important achievement.
Today, we will talk about why this happens and what you can do to become a more confident speaker.
As always, we will use natural and clear English so you can relax, listen, and learn step by step.
Before we begin, we want to ask you a simple question.
Here it is. When was the last time you tried to speak English with another person?
Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was last month.
Or maybe you have never had the chance to speak English in a real conversation.
Whatever your answer is, that is completely okay.
Learning a language is not a race. Everyone moves at a different speed.
Mark, have you ever talked with learners who say, "I understand everything, but I can't speak"?
All the time. I hear that sentence very often. Why do you think so many people feel this way?
One reason is simple. Listening and speaking are different skills.
That is an important point.
Think about it like sports. Watching football does not automatically make you a great football player.
You need practice on the field, not only time in front of the television.
Exactly. And with English, many learners spend hundreds of hours listening and reading.
But they spend only a few minutes speaking, so their understanding becomes stronger and stronger, but their speaking skill grows more slowly.
That makes a lot of sense.
Another reason is pressure. When you listen, nobody is waiting for your answer.
You can relax and take your time.
But when you speak, everything changes.
Suddenly, you need to choose words quickly, build sentences, and pronounce them clearly.
And sometimes you worry about making mistakes.
Yes, many learners feel nervous because they want to speak perfectly.
They want the perfect grammar, the perfect vocabulary, and the perfect pronunciation.
But that pressure can make speaking even harder.
It is a little ironic. The more you try to sound perfect, the more difficult it becomes to speak naturally.
Have you ever experienced that yourself?
Definitely. I remember learning another language and understanding many conversations.
But when someone asked you a question, your mind became empty?
Exactly. I knew the words, but I could not find them quickly enough.
That experience can be frustrating.
Very frustrating. You start thinking, maybe I don't know enough English.
But often, that is not true.
Usually the problem is not knowledge. The problem is turning passive knowledge into active language.
Passive knowledge means the words and grammar you can understand.
Active language means the words you can use easily in real conversations.
And moving from passive knowledge to active language takes practice and patience.
The important thing to remember is this. If you can understand English, you already have a strong foundation.
Now the goal is to teach your brain how to use what it already knows. So now that we understand why speaking feels difficult, let's talk about something important. Why do some learners improve their speaking quickly while others stay stuck for years?
That is a great question, and the answer is often simpler than people expect.
Many learners believe they need more grammar books or more vocabulary lists.
But very often they already know enough English to start speaking.
The real challenge is creating opportunities to use the English they already have.
Exactly. Speaking is a skill that becomes stronger through action.
It is similar to learning to ride a bicycle.
You can watch videos about cycling and read books about balance, but sooner or later you need to get on the bicycle.
And at first, it feels uncomfortable.
You might feel slow, uncertain, or even a little embarrassed.
But those feelings are a normal part of learning.
Unfortunately, many learners think that confidence comes before speaking.
They say, when my English is better, I will start talking.
But confidence usually comes after practice, not before it.
The more you speak, the more comfortable you become.
And the more comfortable you become, the easier speaking feels.
Mark, what is one mistake that learners often make?
They try to translate everything from their native language into English.
That can take a lot of time.
Yes, because your brain is doing two jobs at the same time.
First, you create the sentence in your own language.
Then you try to change every word into English.
And during a real conversation, there is usually not enough time for that process.
That is why many learners understand English but cannot speak smoothly.
So what should they do instead?
Try to think in simple English.
Some people hear that advice and feel worried because it sounds difficult.
But thinking in English does not mean using complicated vocabulary.
It can start with very simple sentences.
For example, when you wake up, you can think, I am tired today.
Or while making coffee, you can think, I need more sugar.
When you leave your house, you can say in your mind, the weather is nice today.
These small moments train your brain to connect ideas directly with English.
And little by little, you stop depending so much on translation.
Another common problem is the fear of making mistakes.
Yes, many learners think that mistakes are something negative.
But mistakes are a natural part of learning any language.
Children make thousands of mistakes when they learn their first language.
And nobody expects them to speak perfectly.
Yet adults often expect perfection from themselves.
That expectation creates pressure.
And pressure can block communication.
Here is an important question for everyone listening.
What is your real goal when you speak English?
Is your goal to sound perfect?
Or is your goal to communicate your ideas clearly?
Communication is more important than perfection.
If people understand your message, the conversation is successful.
Even if your grammar is not perfect.
Even if your pronunciation is not perfect.
Even if you need a little extra time to answer.
Remember, speaking is not a performance.
It is a connection between people.
And people usually care more about your ideas than your mistakes.
So, how can learners practice speaking if they do not have a conversation partner?
That is a common concern, but there are many possibilities.
You can speak to yourself while doing daily activities.
You can describe what you see around you.
You can talk about your plans for the day.
You can even answer simple questions out loud.
Questions like, what did I do yesterday?
Or, what am I going to do this weekend?
Another useful technique is shadowing.
Shadowing means listening to a short sentence and repeating it immediately.
You try to copy the rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation.
You do not need to understand every word perfectly.
The goal is to help your mouth become more comfortable with English sounds.
At first, it may feel strange.
But after some practice, you will notice that speaking becomes more natural.
The important thing is consistency.
10 minutes every day is often more effective than 2 hours once a week.
Small practice sessions help your brain build new habits.
And remember, progress in speaking is not always easy to notice.
Sometimes you feel like nothing is changing.
But if you continue practicing, one day you suddenly realize something surprising.
You answer a question more quickly.
You speak without translating.
Or you start a conversation without feeling so nervous.
Those small moments are signs of real progress.
And they show that your speaking ability is growing, even if the changes are slow.
So far, we have talked about why speaking feels difficult and how small daily practice can help.
And now let's discuss something very important. How can you create a simple speaking routine that really works?
Many learners think they need a perfect study plan.
But in reality, a simple routine that you follow regularly is much more effective.
Let's imagine you have only 15 minutes a day.
That is enough time to make real progress.
For example, you can spend 5 minutes listening to a short podcast or video.
Then spend 5 minutes repeating useful sentences out loud.
And use the last 5 minutes to speak freely about your own life.
You can talk about your work, your family, your hobbies, or your plans for tomorrow.
The topic is not the most important thing.
The important thing is using English actively.
Mark, do you think learners should record themselves?
Absolutely. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is very helpful.
Why is that?
Because when you listen to your own voice, you notice things that are difficult to hear while speaking.
You may notice pronunciation problems or long pauses.
But you will also notice your progress.
That is true. Sometimes we improve slowly, so we do not see the changes.
A recording from 3 months ago can show you how far you have come.
Another useful idea is to keep a list of sentences instead of single words.
Yes, our brains remember language better in groups of words.
For example, instead of learning only the word opinion, learn the sentence, "In my opinion, this is a good idea."
Instead of learning the word recommend, learn the sentence, "I would recommend this book."
These ready-made phrases help you speak more naturally.
They also reduce the need to translate.
And remember, you do not need a large vocabulary to have a good conversation.
Most daily conversations use common words again and again.
The secret is not knowing thousands of difficult words.
The secret is using simple words confidently.
So, if you feel frustrated because you cannot speak perfectly, try to change your perspective.
Instead of saying, "I can't speak English," say, "I am learning to speak English."
That small change can make a big difference.
Because your current situation is not permanent.
Every conversation, every sentence, and every minute of practice helps you improve.
Even when you make mistakes,
Especially when you make mistakes.
mistakes show you what to practice next.
They are not signs of failure.
They are signs that you are trying.
Before we finish today, let's review some useful expressions from this episode.
The first expression is passive knowledge.
Passive knowledge means language that you can understand but cannot easily use.
The next expression is active language.
Active language is vocabulary and grammar that you can use in real conversations.
We also talked about the phrase, think in English.
This means creating ideas directly in English instead of translating from your first language.
Another useful word is consistency.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
We also use the word confidence.
Confidence is the feeling that you can do something successfully.
And remember, confidence grows through practice.
Finally, we talked about routines.
A routine is something you do regularly in the same way.
If you create a simple speaking routine, your English will become stronger little by little.
So the next time you think, "I can understand English, but I can't speak," remember this conversation.
You are probably closer than you think.
You already have knowledge inside your mind.
Now, your job is to give that knowledge a voice.
Start small. Speak for 1 minute today.
Tomorrow, speak for 2 minutes.
Keep showing up, even on difficult days.
Progress does not happen in one big moment. It happens through many small actions repeated again and again.
If you want, you can write a comment and tell us about your speaking goals.
You can write, "I'm your name from your country, and today I will practice speaking for 10 minutes."
We always enjoy reading your messages and learning about your experiences.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
Remember, you do not need perfect English to start speaking.
You only need courage, patience, and regular practice.
Keep listening, keep learning, and most importantly, keep speaking.
See you in the next episode of English Chat Flow.